Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about how we approach healing and dealing with our childhood trauma. Now, if you're just beginning this journey where you're looking at understanding and healing some of the trauma that you may have gone through as a child and looking at how it affects you as an adult, or you're somewhere midway through the process or you're somewhere in the process, if there's one bit of advice I could give, it is to go slowly. The process of healing and dealing with the trauma we've incurred during our childhood is a slow process. It requires patience. It requires self-kindness. It requires understanding. What's not required are quick fixes, rushing, pushing, and force. Now, it makes sense if there is a part of all of us when we come to grips with or we recognize painful feelings or painful experiences that we just want to kind of deal with it. We just want to get on with things. I remember when I first started therapy years ago, I thought, look, I'll just do this for 2 or 3 months. I'll get it done and dusted, and then I'm done with it. And as I discovered, I'm sure many people discovered, it just doesn't work that way. So what I would advise is that the way you come at your childhood trauma, the overall viewpoint you take will affect and impact the process itself. And a very basic bit of advice is to go slowly, is to take this little by little, day by day, bit by bit. Because we got to where we've got to as adults, often over decades. The trauma has affected us in all areas of our lives, and it's seeped into many different aspects of our lives. So the process of understanding this, undoing this, adapting, changing, transforming is a slow process. And be wary of anyone that is selling shortcuts, quick fixes, 1 month, 2 months, brain hacks, mind hacks, healing hacks, whatever it is that gets sold as you can get through this quickly, just pay this amount of money or do this kind of thing or follow this method and you'll be transformed instantly overnight. It doesn't work. It's not real. What's real is change that is approached slowly, kindly, and patiently, little by bit, bit by bit. And we are in a culture now that is very quick and very rapid. You want a bit of information, you get it. You order something on Amazon, it either comes the same day or possibly the next day. We want things, we get things instantly. And we have to be very wary of being sucked into that mentality when it comes to dealing with our childhood trauma. There are no quick fixes, but what there are lasting and fundamental changes. And those lasting and fundamental changes take time, but they are lasting. And it is worth taking the time. You are worth taking the time. You are worth looking at this as a process that you're in for the rest of your life, not as a prison sentence, but as a process of evolving and growing. There never is an end point where we get there and we say, I'm done, I'm fixed, I'm healed. But what there are points along the way where we just feel better and better and better. But those changes often aren't felt day to day. We're one day to the next, we're instantly transformed. But we can look back 6 months ago and say, I've improved from then, or a year ago, I've improved from then. But those changes are incremental, they're slow, and often they're lateral. They don't work on a straight line. Think of snakes and ladders. Snakes and ladders is a game where we keep rolling the dice. We hit snakes, we hit ladders. No one ever, at least from my experience, ever rolls and always gets ladders, always goes up and just ascends to the top immediately. Part of the whole process of snakes and ladders is the up and down movement. Sometimes we get ladders, sometimes we skip snakes, sometimes we skip ladders. And little by little, as we keep rolling the dice, as we keep moving forward, as we keep persisting, slowly but surely, we get to the end of the game. And this is all we're after, a slow, steady, incremental process. So if you're approaching your childhood trauma, you're starting or you're somewhere in it, just remember, please take your time. Please take it slow. And little by little, as you have trust in that process, as you have trust that things will improve, things will get better. And when they do, they'll be lasting because you've taken the time, you've been kind and understanding with yourself. I hope this has helped. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, or share it with friends. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.